Sure. Tis what up, you guys? Operation Gamer here, coming back to you with another video. Today, I'm going to be talking about something different. I guess you can technically call this a POV video, since it is technically in my point of view, and technically what a lot of people are missing about like this specific topic. Now, this was a video that I thought about making last night, and I haven't eaten yet, so bear with me, guys. I might be a little slow right now, but this was a video that I had to make today before I left because, as you know, we are leaving today to go and play in part of the playoffs for state, and this is a big game. This determines whether we go to the Tacoma Dome or not. So this is a video that I thought of last night that I really should make. Maybe it'll inspire some people to get out of their comfort zone and maybe do it too. I just thought I'd talk to you guys about my personal point of view of being a basketball manager and what it means to me, and just, maybe just tell you guys some of the benefits, some of the struggles, and tell you both sides of each issue. Maybe it'll inspire you to do something like this as well. But anyway, here we go. Now, the whole thing started my freshman year when I was technically failing the coach's class when he was a teacher, but he saw a lot more in me, and he asked me if I wanted to help out during basketball season. At first, I was a little skeptic. I was a little skeptical. I was thinking, I don't know what I'm doing all winter. Yet again, I got nothing going on winter. So I was a little skeptical. I didn't know whether or not I wanted to be like the official water boy or not. But I told him I think about it, and I said, you know what? Why not? I'll help out. I'll do stuff, and it completely changed my life for the better. And it's been a really, really one hell of a ride, and I can't wait to move on. I can't wait to see if maybe I can do this in the future. But anyway, back to it. So I did. I'm sorry. Like I said, I haven't eaten yet. So I did start helping out during basketball, and I thought, and we went to state my freshman year, and we went to the Dome, and I thought, I have to do this again. This was a lot of fun. I love doing it, and it was a great experience, and I couldn't wait to redo it. And I did it with my friend Kalen. He did it for 2 years, but then he quit because of issues and things like that. Then I did it with Alex my junior year, or Fluffy Dragon 32, and then he kind of quit because he wasn't having the best experience with the coach, and now I'm doing it with Xander and Connor this year. So it's been awesome. But like I said, I've had a lot of great friends do this with me. Like I said, Kalen, Alex, Xander, Connor, Taiwan. A lot of interesting people have come and gone, and Allie, Abby, a lot of other people. But it's been amazing. Now, I feel like a lot of people take this job for granted. Like, a lot of people just think, oh, it's just the water boy. All he does is hand out water bottles on the bench and things like that. No. It has a lot more experience than that. There have been a lot of people who have said, oh, shit, you're just the water boy. What, like, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, dude, you try coming doing it for a day. It has a lot more responsibility than you think. Managers, we have to make sure we know where the equipment is. We have to set up for every game. We have to make sure that everything is in the proper place. That we have to help run the practices. We have to help run the clock. We have to do a lot of things that you probably couldn't last for a day. Now, there are a lot of pressure. There are some pressures. Like on the bench, you have to pay attention to know like who's coming in, who's coming out. Make sure everyone's happy on the bench. Make sure no one's screaming and yelling at you. You know the basic things. Got to know when the timeouts are. When you're running the clock for like JV and things like that, you have to pay attention to the whole game. You cannot listen to music. You can't talk on your phone. You have to make sure that you know when it's a 3, when it's a 2. When it's a foul and things like that. You also have to deal with the pressure from the parents and other people around you saying, oh, you're doing something wrong, blah, 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 blah. Like, even though you know that you're right. I mean, you will be wrong from time to time when you're doing stuff like this, but you just have to learn from your experiences. And I've learned from my experiences. Like I rarely, like my freshman year when I was like running the clock and things like that, I messed up a lot. I didn't know what to do with the shot clock. I didn't know what I was doing. But now this year I'm running both clocks at the same time, and everyone's just calling me a mad genius. And it's been a lot of fun. Now some of the so I just want to kind of explain some of the perks and some of the benefits that you do get from becoming a manager. Well, first perk is you get to travel with the team. Like we're going to Seattle today. You get to go to every game for free. Well, unless you have a GSL card, because you're technically counted as a player. But like you get to go to every game for free. You get a lot of the transportation. There are some transportation that is not provided, but it just depends on like how far you're going. If it's like really far, then you get transportation back. It just depends on the game and where and the situation and things like that. But you get to travel with the team, and it's a lot of fun. A perk for my school is that you get treated as part of the family. Now, I get a lot of love from like, well, I shouldn't say a lot of love. That'd be kind of weird. I get a lot of credit from the coach. You know, he's always appreciative of my help. He really likes me as a manager. He's helped me every step of the way. He's really changed my life. But like also the players, the players treat you like your family too. Like, there's probably other high schools around there who the water boy or the manager, they get completely ignored from the team. But my high school, the managers get treated like they're part of the team, and that is a really great feeling to have. Because I don't have one of those high schools where all the jocks are assholes, all the cheerleaders are bitches, a lot of the I don't have that kind of high school. I have a high school where everyone treats everyone the same. But I'm not saying it's completely perfect. Like we're the goddamn Brady Bunch, right? There are some diversity issues which I will go over in a second. But in the moment, everyone treats you like your family, and it's a great deal to have. Coach really tries to make sure that the managers are involved as much as possible. Like we have free throw contests, which inspires me to work on my game as well. Like a lot of the players, I play a lot. Like another perk is you get to like shoot around during the practices as long as you're not dribbling the ball while the coach is talking to the players. But like you get to work on your game a lot. Now comparing me from freshman year and this year, I have gotten a lot better. Like I've gotten better at shooting threes. I've gotten better at some layups. Haven't gotten better at driving, but I've gotten better at I gotten better on my defense. Like you get to like study the players' movements and see like what's good, what's bad, like different plays and things like that. Like what you can do, how you can get open. It helps you work on your game a lot. And I'll be honest. Sometimes I wish on the bench I was out there playing with the players. But honestly, you get to be a lot more lazier if you're a manager. You just have to sit there unless you have to run back and forth, doing jobs and filling up bottles and things like that. But most of the time, you just get to watch the game from the best seat in the house. Being on the bench is one of the best seats in the house. Besides being in the student section, being in the student section is a lot of fun. But being where the action is also a lot of fun, and I've loved it every step of the way. What other perks are there? There's just a lot of things that's great about being a manager. I can't think of any other perks on the top of my head. Probably should have written some stuff down before this video, but like I said, the perks are amazing. Also, you do. Oh yeah, I know a perk. It's I really like being a manager because it's a behind the scenes type thing. I'm down at the arena when we're doing our spirit. Oh, crap! I'm sorry. Our spirit event, and I get to go like behind the scenes. I get to be in the back room. I get to be on the floor during this big arena. It's really crazy and really crazy to think about. Like a lot of people like ask you to help out and things like that. But like I love like learning how to run the equipment. being able to go behind the scenes. I was actually asked to help run the clock for our DI basketball game, which was really fun. Like I was asked personally. I was called down from my class and asked, "Hey, can you help us run this?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And a lot of people that, since they know that you have the experience, they can ask you, and they know you by name, and and the administrators know you and appreciate what you do. It's a really great thing to experience, and I love being behind the scenes. It's a lot of fun. Um, yes, the players do get to go kind of behind the scenes as well, but the manager gets to go deeper behind the scenes, and it's amazing. Now, some of the struggles. Now, just because I say the struggles does not mean that I hate this. Well, there are some things that I do struggle with, and it's nothing against anybody else, but these are just some of my personal struggles, and maybe might come along if you decide to do something like this. Now, the first struggle is you don't really get the true credit that you deserve. Now, like I said before, a lot of people take this job for granted. Like, it's just handing out water bottles on the bench. But like I said, it's a lot more responsibility than that. But like, sometimes you don't get noticed by the right people that you wish that you would get noticed by. Like, I do get invited to some stuff, but I don't get invited to like most of things. Like after our spirit contest thing in basketball game, apparently they decided at the last decision to go to Buffalo Wild Wings, and I was never told that. But I wasn't the only one who wasn't told. There were a couple players who were never told. It was just like, it's just one of those things where you're just like, crap, I can't believe I missed that. Why didn't anyone tell me about it? It was just one of those things where you missed it. But like, I'm not always invited to like hangouts and things like that, which I don't find completely that bad. Yet again, I do wish I was invited to more things, but it's not that bad, because like most of the action where you're needed is like on the games and things like that. But like, every situation is different with everybody. But they, if you invite them to your things, they will most likely show up, and it's a lot of fun. But like, you don't always get noticed by the right people. You won't always get noticed by the girl that you like. You won't always get noticed by these certain group of people. And like I said, there's still some diversity. Like, there's still some diversity between like the managers and the players and the cheerleaders on some different bases. But like, there's some diversity that you don't get always the attention and the credit that you deserve. But it's just situational and depends on who you are. But that's kind of my thing, is I don't always get the credit that I deserve, but sometimes you just have to deal with it. And honestly, it's not always that bad, but it's something you just got to deal with. Another struggle that I kind of deal with is some critics. Now, a lot of people like to go, "Oh, you're just the water boy," blah blah blah, right? You don't do much. And like I said, a lot of people take this for granted. And there are some critics, and everyone has some different opinion about. They have different opinions about like what you do, and how things be played, and like how these are the players and you're the managers. That like, you guys shouldn't be together. Blah blah blah. It's like whatever, dude. But like I said, I don't have that much of a diverse school. Yet again, we have diversity, but not that much diversity. If that kind of makes sense. But like, my high school is great. It's been amazing to work through, and you do sometimes get noticed, and you sometimes don't. But it's just something you got to deal with every once in a while. It's just things you got to do, man. Now, that really is all the struggles that I can think about, except for the pressure that you have. Another struggle you have to deal with is the pressure of different things, like pressure of like getting yelled at by the coach because you did something wrong, like oh, these weren't in the right place, blah blah blah. And but I'm kind of used to it, because I kind of do have a father who gets kind of yelling a lot. I mean, he's gotten better, but like I'm kind of used to that type of feeling. But like, and also the struggles of like having to pay attention, like the pressure of like, the parents telling you that you're doing something wrong, and like that's a really big stress thing that you have to do, but sometimes you just have to deal with it. But that is a big struggle that you have to deal with. Another struggle is you have to managing in basketball with grades. That is a big struggle. But like practice times are always great for homework, but like game days is always a hard time. But like it's just one of those things where you got to do what you got to do, and pick your priorities, and it's whatever you got to do. But like that's all the struggles that I can really think about. But in conclusion, with this whole POV video on managing and things like that, don't be afraid to try something that's new, because managing basketball has really changed my life. Yes, there have been some struggles, but there's been a lot of benefits that have been amazing, and I love this ride that I've gotten, that I was given the opportunity to go on, and it's always been great, and I can't wait to travel today with the team. I am going to be doing a vlog today for that thing. Maybe you'll get the experience and things like that. But Xander will be there, team will be there. I can't wait to do this. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Maybe this inspired you to do something that's a little out of your comfort zone. Maybe not. It just depends on how you look at it. If you thought this was a waste of time, if you thought this was a great inspirational type thing. I know I struggle a lot, but like I said, I haven't eaten yet, so I need to go eat. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do what you guys do on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter at OperationGamer1. All that cool stuff. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And like I said, don't be afraid to try something different.